Welcome to the Princess I'm Possible show.
We want to present to you 4 Powerhouse Couples at the first annual Legacy Builders Awards. They are Dr. Angelo and Vessy Farooq, Dell and Carmen Roberts, Dwight, Tate, and Kathy Wright, and Lee and Ofelia Valdez Yeager.
Dr. Angelo and Vessy Farooq.
Hi, I'm Vessy Farooq, and what motivates me to help others is the values that my parents gave me and the way I was raised, always to feel empathy for others and have a desire to help.
My name is Angelo Vessy Farooq, and I'm the president of the Riverside School Board. And for me, part of it is being born and raised here in the Inland Empire. I was very fortunate to have a lot of great mentors and people who believed in me and gave me opportunities. So it made me feel a sense and part of the community here and to want to give back myself also. And then the biggest thing is my mom. My mom is an immigrant and worked in an assembly line, raising my 2 younger sisters and I. So she really instilled a lot of values in me of resiliency and, wanting to work hard through the struggle.
Doing good for others is not a sense of achievement for me. It's just the right way to approach life. And I believe we're all part of this community, and it's really the right thing to do to take on the responsibility and help others.
And to building on that too, I just think that it's a legacy that we inherit from all the people that have blessed us and the community before to put us where we're at, right? And so it's a sense of responsibility that we need to think about. What are we doing for the next generation of people coming up and how we can reciprocate and make that same difference?
The advice I would give is find a project that is something that you're passionate about based on your unique life experiences. And remember that anything you do together as a couple has even more meaning when you do it together.
Well, 2 things that come to mind. One of them that I thought was really fun was for Habitat for Humanity. We had an opportunity to rappel down the tallest building in Riverside, and we did it together as a couple, and so I thought that was a lot of fun. We also had an opportunity to be a big couple for Big Brothers Big Sisters to help empower our youth.
A strong partnership is needed to make a real impact in life, and I think having a love and dedication to each other is really the key to have a strong support system to have desire to help others.
And together we can just make a bigger impact in general. And I just think that the love between us also provides fuel to sustain us so that we can keep making a difference together in the community.
Here's Dell and Carmen Roberts.
My motivation for helping others is inbred as a child from my upbringing. My father is a Baptist minister, and he became a pastor in Paris, California. And from that time, we were helping others every week. It was inbred in us as children to help others. With them giving to us, we learned how to give to other people.
My motivation for helping others was instilled in me by my mother because she helped everybody.
Helping others is just a continuous thing because we can't succeed if we don't help others in this life.
I started BSU in Riverside Schools in 1968. Same as the parade. The parade is invented so that youth and older people know who's here in Riverside. We do things that concern Riverside. We put Riverside leaders out in front of people.
The example that we set, we're trying to set an example so that others will see the work that we do and try to emulate it.
Carmen is the wind beneath my wings. And so without her, I would have a hard time doing all the numerous things that I do. She remembers things that I don't remember.
And it's like a team. We're a team. So the things I can't do, he does. Some things he can't do, I do. So we work together as a team. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, yes.
Yes.
And time, patience.
But it pays off. You know, working with kids pays off like nothing else that I know. One of my students, who was a BSU president, went on to be an assemblywoman, went to Senate, and now she's an advisor in LA. What is she?
Supervisor.
Holly Mitchell. She's a supervisor in LA. But children, there's hope for them, you know? And I've worked with them all my life, 38 years with the school district. And I retired, but it doesn't matter. They still call me up. I'm still doing things for them.
So those are the things. But we're just trying to be good role models so other people can emulate and try to, you know, do some good in the community as we're doing.
Dwight, Tate, and Dr. Wright.
I'm from a family of 10 children, and in our family, we learned right away how to help each other. Managing 10 children was a big job for my mom and dad, and so one of the things that was instilled in us was responsibility as well as how to help each other get through the day and get all the chores done. And they gave us a chance to be in different community organizations like Girl Scouts and Rainbow Girls, and in those groups we learned how to help other people.
Well, I was born and grew up and remained in Riverside. One of my earliest memories is in the days of the scourge of polio. My mother took me around the neighborhood literally collecting dimes. It's the March of Dimes campaign. And that was my earliest real memory of participating in a community endeavor to make life better for a lot of people. You have to find something that ignites your passion, something you care deeply about, so that you'll maintain that interest over the long run. And what's most intriguing to me, it doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of money to make a very big difference, because the message you're giving to people is, we believe in you.
I would say that find something that interests both of you and that you're passionate about and that you're willing to spend the time and energy helping out. There's only so much time and energy in any given day, and so you have to be sure that what you're spending that time and energy on is something that you care about and that you think is going to make a difference in the community, short-term and long-term.
What really is rewarding to me is seeing the achievements of others, really the success of others. And as I've gotten older and older and older, I've been much more impressed with what a little bit of fundraising and community support can do for young people. After all, they're our future, and their achievements are going to be spectacular, and I'm very happy to be supporting them in any way I can.
I agree with Dwight. I don't think of it as a sense of achievement for myself. There's a sense of satisfaction, though, in knowing that whatever I've done may benefit another person and help them along the way. I try to think about a quote from Robert Kennedy, who's one of my growing up heroes, who said, the purpose of life is to help make things a little better. So if I've been able to do that, then that's what it's about. It's about the other person more than it's about me.
Yeager and Ofelia Valdez.
In the time that we've spent helping others, it sort of rolled over from our family, from our background.
It starts with the family, and we were a family of 8 children, and so the expectation was always that the older siblings would help the younger ones. And I think that was the crux of it. You were always expected to help others.
Starting in college, I thought I was going to be a lawyer, but I ended up getting hooked on teaching. out of that. I always felt that teaching was a calling, and it was something that stuck for a long, long time. Started as a teacher's aide when I was 17, and ended up being a principal of an elementary school in Claremont for 20 years. We've had a lot of successes. We've seen the fruit of what it means to work together and to pull people together to do things. From our time as parents of kids, my kids went to the school where I taught in the beginning.
I think doing good for others and doing good for your community, obviously it results in a sense of achievement, but that isn't why you get into it. You do things because something needs to be done. You know, I've done different things in our community. It's because of my family allowing me the time to dedicate to it. But after it's done, you can't just sit there and say, oh, wasn't that great forever? You have to say, well, what's next?
I think that once you get it figured out, that working together is an opportunity to do more than you can by yourself. I think you realize that why would you do it any other way? We knew we had stuff to give more than our jobs. Anytime there were opportunities for us to work together, we didn't think twice about doing that. And we've respected each other. We've had our share of battles back and forth, but we've always respected each other.
I always won.
And
I think if a couple, you know, obviously we've had a wonderful relationship. We will have been married 54 years. So it's the give and take, but it's the other set of eyes that we respected. You don't know everything, and you do go to the person closest to you to say, what do you really think about this? Give me an honest answer, so it keeps you grounded. Definitely, you have to have patience and laugh a lot and be ready to laugh at yourself, and most of all, to have fun with it.
Hi, I'm Elwood J. I host the Old School Jazz Show every Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. I play the finest in jazz. So why don't you tell a friend? And also, why don't you download the app KUBU 96.5 FM. Hey, have a wonderful day.
Here's your host, Princess Jones.
Welcome to the Princess I'm Possible show. We have here Dr. Brian Haynes, Vice Chancellor at the University of California, Riverside. How are you doing?
Doing very well this afternoon, Princess. Thank you for the opportunity to share thoughts about this program.
Well, thank you for stopping by. So what did you think of the presentation?
This was an awesome event. First annual Legacy Builders Award program here in Riverside. And there was a lot of excitement about the legacy that the 4 honorees, the 4 couples, were being awarded for here tonight.
Yes. Well, and all indications, they had some wonderful honorees. What did you think?
Yes, and quite the number of accomplishments that all of our honorees were involved in throughout not only the Riverside community, but certainly throughout the Inland Empire as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. People were saying it'd be nice to have next year's honorees be younger folk. What do you think?
I agree. We have a number of students who are involved in a lot of work in the community. We've got students who are involved in work throughout the Inland Empire and beyond. So to me, that sounds like a possibility.
Well, that's something we can work on. Got a whole year to get it done.
I agree, because there's always a lot of work to be done.
Exactly. Well, Dr. Haynes, thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you, Princess, and look forward to the next podcast.
Thank you. We have with us one of the honorees today, Carmen Roberts. How are you doing?
Good, Princess. How are you?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Well, first of all, congratulations for this wonderful honor.
Thank you. Thank you. It was
You don't expect this, but it's good.
Yeah, well, you know what? You and Dell deserve it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
And Carmen, she is over the the Adrian Dell and Carmen Roberts Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I was promoted to CEO of the foundation because I do all the work. Well, I shouldn't say all the work, but it's I needed a title. That's what they said. So anyway, I do a lot of the grant writing and training of volunteers, and so in order to make this machine work.
Okay, and you've got a presentation. You've got a
Empowering Young Women's Conference coming up March 11th at Riverside City College, the digital library for young ladies ages 12 to 21, and it's a free conference. And there's workshops and interaction and groups, and we are concentrating on STEM activities. So welcome to all young ladies and women.
We have with us one of the wonderful honorees today, and I want to introduce you to Dr. Angelo Farooq and his beautiful wife, Vessy Farooq, and their beautiful daughter, Maya. Hi.
You want to say hi, Maya?
Well, we want to let you know that Dr. Farooq was appointed to the California Workforce Development Department by Governor Newsom, and he is also the chair. And then we have Vessy. She has professional background in international business. She previously served as the lead at the County of Riverside Economic Development Agencies, and now she is the stay-home mom with this beautiful daughter. That's a job within itself. Absolutely. So, can you share with us what your thought process was for today?
Well, I mean, it's just great to be among so many incredible people, not just the people who are acknowledged, but many of the people in the room. I mean, they've all been trailblazers and just accomplished extraordinary things, and also just how much they've made an impact on my life personally. So I feel very blessed.
And how about you, Vessy?
I just feel so honored, and it's such a pleasure to be here, and I'm so humbled by all the support and by all the love we received today. So thank you everyone.
Yes, and you've done a lot in the community, so we want to say thank you so much. Thank you. We have with us today, right now, Alti.
Yes,
good
yes.
to see you.
Yes, good to see you. Good to be here, Princess.
So, and Alti, introduce everyone. Actually let them know who you're with.
Okay. All right, well, my name is Alti Holcomb, ladies and gentlemen. I work for State Senator Richard Roth, and I have been for the past 10 years, and it's such an honor to be here at the first annual Legacy Awards, really honoring our past, and not only that, but with an eye towards the future. And I just truly admire everything Princess does for the community. She not only has a great podcast, but she's a growing influence among many in this community, and I just look forward to everything she has to do in the future.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So how did you enjoy the presentation today, the event?
It was wonderful. We had 4 amazing couples who were honored today, and they're such luminaries in this community. But what I look forward to, Princess, is honoring even more people, but particularly the younger folks. They're doing a lot, but I look forward to them doing a lot more.
That's true, very true. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always good to see you.
Always good to see you too.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Woo, look at that. That's
Good
right.
afternoon.
Hello.
Look who we found. Introduce yourself so they will know who you are.
Okay, my name is Richard Lemire, and I just kind of belong to the entire community. I've been working with Fair Housing for about 5.5 years before I retired, and continued to consult for Fair Housing, and founded the Riverside East Rotary Club in 1987, and I'm very proud of that, and just love our community.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job. So what did you think of the presentation?
It was a good event, and of course we all hear about what Rose has done, and every idea she has always just blossoms and it just goes to great fruition, and it's really important for what this event is going to do for the future, because it preserves the past, and that's the most important thing that we can do. We cannot forget our history.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always great to see you.
Princess, you are a lovely woman, and thank you for all that you do too.
Take care.
I have with me right now Sharon Lewis Campbell. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Princess.
Good to have you. So what did you think of the presentation today?
The presentation was great because we were honoring those that we should be honoring because they have done some fantastic work in civil rights in the Riverside area.
This is wonderful, wonderful. So can you tell us about your organization? Your edutainment.
Okay, Empower You Edutainment. What we do, we empower people by using entertainment as a means of getting the message out.
Okay, great. Because you had one of your dancers up there today, correct?
I did. I had a dancer, and the dancer whole idea was to use words to express gratitude for those who came before us, which was our honorees.
Okay,
absolutely.
Great. Well, as we say that, would you like to come over here? Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shania Jackson. I'm attending at RCC right now, majoring in dance.
Well, you did a wonderful job, and thank you so much. I appreciate both of you stopping by.
Okay.
Welcome to the Princess Impossible Show. We are here today at the Legacy Builders event in Riverside, California. And as I say, Riverside, look who stopped by with us today. None other than Miss Riverside herself. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. My name is Taylor Yamane. I am Miss Riverside City 2023 as a part of the Miss America organization, and I'm going to be competing at Miss California in June, which is really exciting. And I love serving the community of Riverside. It's such a diverse and cultural place full of so much history. And I'm actually the first Asian American representative of Riverside that's going to be representing at Miss California. So it's very fun to be able to be a part of that and be a part of the community.
Oh, that is wonderful. No, you're busy, a lot going on. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you for chatting with me. This is so fun.
We have with us right now, introduce yourself.
My name is Peppy Jackson. I'm the president of the Riverside County Black Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. So tell us, what did you think of the presentation today?
I think it was awesome, right? We are part of history. This is the first time that we've ever had a civil rights institute here in the city of Riverside, and it's all because of a phenomenal lady that we all know as Rose.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, letting us know about the Black Chamber of Commerce.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
Awesome. So I'm Sabrina Gonzalez, and I'm the Executive Director for the Civil Rights Institute of Inland Southern California.
Thank you so much for stopping by. What did you think of the presentation today?
It was absolutely amazing. We were really happy that Riverside African American Historical Society was able to pull this together with other sponsorships to be able to have the proceeds to go to Civil Rights Institute. Just very excited about it, and it was a great job. Really well done.
Well, you know what? Everyone that has stopped by said you all did a wonderful, wonderful job.
Thank you.
So the honorees, you all picked some wonderful honorees.
Yeah, the idea really behind it was those that were so invested in the community. We're building out legacy and those that have already made a big impact, but also are kind of leading the way and inspire more impact for our community, both Riverside and the region overall. So thank you for that.
Okay, thank you for stopping by.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
We want to thank our guests and thank you for tuning in. Next week, we have an exciting show just for you.